And I not only show you which scale, but I show you which position in that scale. So for example, if I play a lick, I'll say, okay, this comes from the second position of that blues scale with the flat 5 that we just learned. And I'll like play it out and show you, okay, here's the scale, here's the lick. Because I didn't want to just give you a bunch of random licks that you didn't necessarily know exactly where they're coming from, okay? Because that's the whole point, is to know what you're doing and not just play things without really thinking about it, because the next step is going to be creating your own licks and your own solos really from those licks. Okay, creating your own solos from the 50 licks that you learn. So we start out with scales, then we go to licks, then I show you how to combine those licks and transpose them. And that's going to be in the Creating Blues Solos DVD. And that entire DVD is dedicated to showing you how to take the jam tracks and then take the licks that you've learned and actually play those licks over the jam tracks and then transpose those. So for example, if I show you a lick in the key of A minor, but the jam track is in B minor, well, what do? Well, if you play A minor over the top of B minor, it ain't gonna sound too good, as we say down here in Tennessee. It's gonna sound pretty bad, actually. So what you got to do is transpose that, and I spent a lot of time explaining how transposition works in creating blues solos. So that's another component of it. Really, the last part, I should tell you, Memphis is the home of FedEx, so there's quite a few planes. And also Northwest has a big hub here, so quite a few planes going over. Anyway, the last part is going to be easy blues solos. And the last DVD we really built up to because we started out with learning the scales, all the different patterns. We put all the licks together. Then we actually created some kind of mini solos and be able to at least take the licks that you learned and play them over jam tracks. And then the last part is to learn several full-blown blues solos. So I've written some blues solos for you. I'm going to show you, and most of them are based on the standard 12-bar blues rhythm section. I'm going to show you how to actually design a solo from start to finish. And I'm going to show you how to improvise using the licks that you've learned, how to take those licks and tweak them, speed them up, slow them down, change the rhythm on them, apply them, and then actually create an entire solo. And you're going to learn several solos, and then what I want you to do after you've done that is to go back and take those same solos and start to tweak them and make them your own. And that's really where everything gets fun. I mean, personally, I've made this thing where you can get going fast. So if you already know the pentatonic scale, then you really don't need to spend a whole lot of time on the first DVD. You might want to just jump right into the second DVD. Or if you already know the blues scale, you know, and the flat 5, natural 7, you might want to just jump into the licks and get going. But the whole point is, you know, I've taken it from the beginning, laid the foundation with the scales, and then taught you the licks, and then how to apply those licks to jam tracks, how to create your own solos, and then finally learning how to create a solo from start to finish over an entire rhythm section, over an entire song. So that is what Blues Solo Secret's all about. It's coming up really soon. So what I want you to do is to make sure you check your email, because there's going to be some cool fast mover bonuses for the first few people who order. And you don't want to miss out on that. So it's coming up really soon. Make sure you check the blog at bluessolosecrets.com. It's bluessolosecrets.com. Just click on the blog tab. because I'm posting a lot of videos from this course there, so you can check all of those out so you know exactly what it's all about when it gets to when it comes out. You can check it all out. Thought I had a bite there, but I think it was just catching on a weed. So that's Dan Denley, and thanks for watching. Take care from Tennessee, and I'm gonna keep on fishing. I think I just heard something jump down there, so maybe I'll mosey on down there. Take care, friend.